I said, really? You mean you like my drawings? And she said, oh no, you're the worst artist I've ever seen. But you have a natural gift here for writing rhyme and verse. I said, but Miss Hirschman, I worked for 6 months on these drawings and 2 hours on these poems. She says, well, that doesn't matter. You're no good at this, you're very good at that. And I said, you really like my poems? She said, yes. I said, that's wonderful, pay me. And she said, well, no, it doesn't work that way. This book is a little far out. Do you think you could write about real animals? Well, it happens that I grew up in the Bronx and I spent a lot of time when I was a kid going to the Bronx Zoo. And yes, I thought I could write about real animals. So she had me coming in, and I was about 23 years old. She had me coming in about once a week, and I'd bring her whatever animal poems I'd written. And she had a little drawer just for me in her desk. Maybe I'd give her 7 poems. She'd keep one, throw the other 6 out, put that one in her drawer. And then she'd take me to lunch, be the only decent meal I'd have in that week. Well, after months and months of this, we were close to a book. And she took me to a really wonderful lunch and said, Jack, I think we need 5 more poems to do a book. And I was in despair. I didn't think I had another poem in me. But I went back down to my illegal living situation. I was living in a commercial loft illegally. And there was a notice on the door. Big red letters on white said, essentially, pay up or get out 24 hours, this means you. Might have been 48 hours. It was from the U.S. Marshal. Well, sometimes people ask me what motivates me. That was a motivator. I went to my friend Harry's house and got about 2 quarts of black coffee, went back to the loft, and I started writing, and I stayed up all night, didn't sleep at all, and by morning I had written 6 poems. It was a Friday. I had no money. I had to walk to the publisher. I didn't make an appointment because I couldn't call the publisher. My phone had been disconnected. So I walked into the publisher, stormed in, and I said, Susan, here are 6 poems, take them or leave them. And she looked at them and said, wow, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. This one's not so good. We have a book. We have a book? That's wonderful. Pay me.